Hinihikayat naman ng mga miyembro ng PDP laban si Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte na tumakbo sa pagka-vice presidente sa 2022 elections. Ayon kay Deputy Speaker Eric Martinez, stalwart ng partido, mayroong resolusyon na umiikot sa mga party members na nananawagan sa Pangulo na tumakbo sa pagka-vice president sa susunod na halalan. Aniya, ang mga PDP members mula sa National Capital Region o NCR ang unang nag-adapt ng nasabing resolusyon. Dagdag ni Martinez, hinihiling ng partido sa Pangulo na tumakbo sa pagka-Vice President para maipagpatuloy ang mga polisiyang kanyang nasimulan sa pagiging punong ehekutibo. Sinabi ng ilang election lawyers na hindi ipinagbabawal si isang sitting president na tumakbo sa ibang elective post pag matapos na ang kanyang term.
Hindi sisibakin bilang tagapagsalita ng Anti-Communist Task Force ng gobyerno si Lieutenant General Antonio Parlade. Ito ang tugon ng task force sa panawagan ng ilang senador na tanggalin siya. Sa halip, nagpahayag pa ito ng suporta kay Parlade na maituturing daw na living hero. Punto kasi ng mga senador, labag sa saligang batas ang paghawak ni Parlade ng ibang pwesto sa gobyerno. Ito'y habang pinamumunuan din niya ang Southern Luzon Command ng Armed Forces. Pero si Parlade mismo hindi nagpatinag. Giit niya, walang conflict of interest sa paghawak niya ng dalawang posisyon.
Well, that's okay. It's just a recommendation from the Senate. That's fine with me. It's a welcome move, actually, because performing dual hat as SOLCOM commander and NTF LCAC. But let me just correct you that this NTF LCAC is not an agency of the government. It's just an ad hoc organization or a group, an ad hoc. Yeah, whatever we call it, but it's a temporary. It's just like IATF, this task force handling the COVID pandemic. So it's not a permanent office.
Sa halip na sibakin sa pwesto si Parlade bilang tagapagsalita, mas maganda kung tuluyan na lang buwagin ang NTF-ELCAC. Yan naman ang panukala ng mga militanteng mambabatas sa Kamara. Ayon kay Bayan Muna Representative Ferdinand Gaite, mas makabubuting gamitin na lang ang nasa 19 billion pesos na pondo para rito sa pandemic response. Para naman kay Gabriela Party List Representative Arlene Brosas, patuloy lang ang pagre-red tag ng task force sa mga aktivista sa halip na magtrabaho para sa kapayapaan ng bansa. Kasama ang Gabriela sa mga party list na nais ipa-disqualify ng task force dahil sa umano'y pagiging komunista ng grupo.
But the best recommendation would be to abolish yung NTF-ELCAC o yung National Task Force for the Elimination of Local Communist Armed Conflict. Dahil hindi naman talaga ito para sa kapayapaan lumalabas. Lahat po ng efforts nito ay they are putting the lives of human rights advocates and activists in danger.
May ginawa siyang isang violation ng Constitution. Kung kaya talagang dapat tanggalin, at tama rin si Kong Arlene, hindi lang tanggalin, dapat i-abolish na. We are wasting hard-earned people's money which could have been used para sa ating COVID response.
Naumpisahan ko na. I've been mayor for 23 years sa Davao City. 4 years ako congressman. 3 years ako congressman. 3 years ako vice mayor ng anak ko, si Inday. Then, wala akong talo sa politika. Since 1988, diretso na hanggang ngayon. Kaya ako mahiya sa tao. I mean, the confidence and trust that the people have reposed on me, baski yun na lang ang anuhin ko. But in any way, sa Davao, sa awa ng Diyos, wala talaga. And look what is Davao today. It's in a far place called Mindanao. It's a troubled land. But we are thriving. That's because walang korupsyon doon. Magaganda yung daan. Ayaw ko, yung mayor ngayon, lalo na. As we gradually reopen our society and economy to recover from the pandemic, I would like to remind the transportation sector and the traveling public to continuously observe public health and safety protocols, especially in the public transportation facilities. Ito nga ang nakaproblema. I'm in a quandary, really. Insisting on the observance of protocols. Pero makita mo naman sa Quiapo, sa mga bus, hindi masusunod eh. Lisod ga ayo sundon kay daghang tao but 9 million or so people are there in the urban areas. Basing maglakaw lang, even if the mere fact of just walking, you have to navigate yourself to a wrong of people. Pero kayo na lang ang mag-intindi niyan because that is really the advice also of the WHO. So galing ito sa kanila. Kamu na lang magtimpla-timpla kung saan ninyo. Pa yung mask, actually, face shield, baski magkatabi kayo, it is sufficient gadget to protect you. Ako, dili ko nag-mask kung nagkasulti kay murakag buwan. Time is the... So, tinatanggal ko talaga. We have yet to fully implement our national vaccination program. Prior to this, increased mobility must be done with utmost caution and responsibility. Now, this is the devil and the deep blue sea tayo. But I have to reopen the economy. I've given a timetable of just weeks. We cannot forever be in the strict protocols because we have to open the economy. People are hungry. People have to work, to eat, to survive. So, hindi ko malaman kung saan ako pumunta. But I said the economy must be opened in a short while. Cannot be na puno. Kaya kung paspasan niyang bakuna, total nang umabot na. Kung makita ko na mag-abot na ng milyon ang na-vaccinated, then probably, especially around the towns and big cities, okay na. But hanggang ngayon, I am, as I said, in a quandary of what to do. It is only when everyone's full cooperation that the nation can effectively contain the spread of COVID-19 and triumph against the pandemic. With these concerted efforts, I am confident that we will emerge a strong nation. Walang ibang sekreto dyan. Swabbing. So that you would know. The problem is, I have to talk to the medical. Kasi hindi ko malaman kung if there is something that is really stupid going around. Kasi yung iba, magpa-swab ka, positive ka. But just to confirm, people go to another swabbing station at magpa-swab, negative. And that is contributing to the parang ano ng tao. They are not comfortable with the system that we're having now. So I have to get to call these people again and sabihin ko, ano ba talaga itong Kasi false positive, false negative. Hindi mo malaman, ano ba ito, totohanan? Iba yan dyan, peke. So I will have to order the police again. Wala akong ibang mas utusan. Hindi ko mautusan yung mga doktor. We have to order the police and the military to find out and arrest these people. At saka yan napapabili ng bakuna. Nako. Huwag ka sanang mahuli. Pag nahuli ka, patawag kita sa Malacanang.